Blaketos84 here. We're going to be doing a review of To Fight Another Day. To Fight Another Day, Tier 1. You take a little less damage from bullets while sprinting. To Fight Another Day, Tier 2. You take less damage from bullets while sprinting. To Fight Another Day, Tier 3. You take much less damage from bullets while sprinting. So what this means, guys, if you're sprinting and somebody shoots you, depending on what tier your card is, it depends on the amount of damage that they're able to inflict on your character. So, this is actually a really cool card, guys. I do not have it at tier 3, as you can see, but we're going to kind of get into why this is a really cool card and how you can use it situationally. So, if you do the regular size showdown games, you end up doing Spoils of War, Plunder, Up in Smoke. Any game where you're running a bag or having to steal a bag or deliver a bag or take bags from someone else or from the center. Any type of bag running game, this card has the potential to be very critical to your success for a number of reasons, okay? You're already more than likely going to be using a Slippery Bastard build. A Slippery Bastard is your Deadeye card, so the enemy cannot lock onto you right away. They have to manually lock onto you. So if they do that, that means they're less than likely to hit you. So if you use this card to go with it, obviously they're less likely to do as much damage as they want to. So if they have to manually lock into you while you're running and you're zigging and zagging in and out of stuff, it's going to be really hard for them to hit you with a headshot unless they're really close and they're just firing off a shotgun and they could kill you. So this card is pretty pivotal and very critical to those types of games, and that's when I started using it, and that's when I said, wow, this is a pretty cool card, guys. So if I were to use this card, I'm going to show you the builds that I'm going to be doing, and to be honest, I think I'm already on it. So my Deadeye card for this one is going to have to be Slippery Bastard. It's pretty much the only card I would use as far as Deadeye goes with this one. Just because someone can't lock onto your head so easily. So another card I would use would either be Peak Condition or Come Back Stronger. And obviously, this card is designated to have you take less damage while sprinting, while Peak Condition allows you to use less stamina while sprinting. So these two kind of go hand in hand. And then when you put on Slippery, all three of these are meant for sprinting. So that leaves you to your third card. Say you do take damage. Say you are getting shot. You could use Come Back Stronger to help you regenerate that health, okay? I wouldn't really mess with any offensive card, guys, because when I play in Slippery, I'm not trying to battle with people. But that's your preference. It's your discretion. I know a couple people that do. Another card that would be very helpful to go with this, well, there's two other ones that would be helpful. They're also defensibility cards. One would be the Unblinking Eye, and because you're going to be using Slippery with this one, you might want to go with the Unblinking Eye so that your Deadeye drains a lot slower, okay? If you're not going to go with that, another card you might want to invest in for this build is going to be Never Without One, just in case they do happen to get a headshot on you while you're sprinting. Maybe the hack could take one of them, but if you're using Slippery, a lot of people don't use the hat. They would rather use one of these two cards. Or if you're not going to do Peak Condition, we could come here and slide this card on. So you could use this card for other things. If you're doing some of the free roam missions where you're not supposed to kill any of the NPCs, but you have to reclaim a horse or reclaim a wagon, this card could come into handy. Pop on Slippery, put this card on, or even put on a healing card as your Deadeye card. Pop this on, and then just take the horse while they're shooting at you. Don't even engage in a gunfight. Stuff like that is where this card could be helpful as well. So with every pro, there's always cons. So let's talk about the cons real quick to see, what are some of the downsides to using this card. Well, if you get shot in the head, it's pointless. If you're sprinting or not, if you get shot in the head, you're dead. It doesn't have any offensive capabilities. It doesn't help you with anything except for taking less damage. So my take would be is if you're not using it for the specific instances that I'm describing, I don't really understand why you'd want to use it. I try to think of these other scenarios when I do these so we can kind of cover all aspects of it. So if you're not going to use it in showdown with Slippery, if you're not going to use it to take a wagon or a horse, I don't really know what you'd use it for. So if you do, or you think you do, or you have some thoughts on it, let me know. Let's have a conversation about it, guys. So that's my recap for To Fight Another Day. And until next time, we'll catch you on the trail, guys. Cheers.